Hello and welcome to the first ever GWP Gaming with Power zombie guide, and this is gonna be for Kino Der Toten. This is just a basic guide to get you to round 10. So this is we're gonna be doing Kino Der Totens, and this is the map. You start off in the lobby, which is the lowest, the farthest to the bottom. And then we're going to be taking the upstairs route, which is the route that's to the right. You can go to the downstairs, which is the route that's to the left. But we're going to be taking the one to the right, because that is the one that I prefer for beginners to use. Yeah, let us begin. Okay, so when you first get into so we're getting into Nazi zombies, and here's the little thing that introduces you.
Perhaps this station will hold the key to the real goals of Group 935. I still do not trust my unconventional allies, but they are of great use to me. But I digress. Who would have thought the MDT was capable of time travel? How many stations does this group have? Where did that little girl disappear to? Only time will tell what new questions await us in this theater of the damned.
Okay, well, we're beginning as the American. I don't know his name. When you first start off in zombies, always get the quick revive. That should be the first thing on your priorities. Sorry, I paused here. I do not know what I was doing.
Fermented herring
I guess
dipped in
I
cat piss.
don't know. So in the first round, what you're gonna want to do is as I did here. Shoot them with 4 bullets, and then, oh my god, here we go with another pause thing. But yeah, I had to turn down the volume for that. And you're gonna want to knife, and then do and that's what you want to do for the first and maybe second, but do not do it for the third, because I tried to do it in this video, and it was an unsuccessful attempt. Okay, so yep, I'm just gonna be showing you this for the and then what you want to do, you're going to want to grind up to a certain amount of points. I would say maybe, I don't know, 2,000 in here. So you're going to want to stay here for the first 3 or 4 rounds. Always do not, if you know there are too many zombies in this area, you do not want to stay. You want to run, because your pistol will not take them out. Now, in this room, there are also Olympia and M614, but I do not recommend that. And here is going to be a nice little speed-up sequence, just so I did say that I do not recommend the M14 or the, if you're really in and you don't want to go through the other door, well, then I would advise to buy the M14. So, yeah. So here I am, just speeding up to the, I don't know if it was the 3rd or 4th round. I'm thinking it's the 3rd, yeah, I tried to do that knife thing, but no. So I had to buy another quick revive. And here, as you can see, there are way too many zombies for me to handle. So what I do is what I do here is I open this door, and here's a mystery box. The thing about the mystery box is you turn it on, and it will give you a variety of weapons, and the FAMAS, the AUG, the HK-21, the RPK, and all that, and the 2 special weapons, the Thunder Gun and the Ray Gun. And you're gonna need the Thunder Gun, and I do get it in this video. And you can only get those from the mystery box. It is advised to use the mystery box, because without you can get weapons off the wall. By off the wall, I mean like those are weapons that it has already that they have already gave you. Those are okay for the first couple rounds, like the MP40. Yeah, that's good to use, but I do not recommend it for, you know, for a long time, because I did that once. I got to round 13 by the MP40, upgraded by the Pack Punch, which sadly you don't see in this video because of a quality problem, but I do get it, and I actually get to round 10, but you only see up to round 8 for a quality problem. You will see. It's not me being like, oh, you couldn't get to round 10, but you wouldn't be able to understand what was going on even if I was to get to round 10. And yeah. And I do plan on uploading a redone version, like the rest of this video, like when I get to round 8. But basically at round 8, you basically get the idea of what you're supposed to do. You don't really need to upgrade your thunder gun before round 10, but it's advised you do that after round 10 because you'll not be able to survive with just the thunder gun alone. You'll need the upgrade version, which is the Zeus cannon. And here is actually when I do get the thunder gun, and that is the thunder gun. This is a bad boy. What it does is it shoves a huge mass of air into zombies, and it just annihilates everything in sight. And I also have the AUG, which is also really good because it is good to get headshots on it. So, like so. And I think it has ACOG psych or ACOG scope already on it. So yeah. Yeah, and there I get the nuke. I don't really recommend using it because you always want points, but it also gives you 400 points. But you would get more points if you were to kill the zombies. But I did it because it was the beginning of the level. I was assuming there weren't many zombies, so what I did was I just used it because there weren't many zombies anyway. So I mean, yeah, or you could save it to the end round and use it when there aren't any zombies. And I finish it. And here is I finished round 6, and here's the instant kill. The thing about the instant kill is what you can do is you hit zombies and one-hit kills. You've already seen it a couple times, but I just haven't explained it. And yeah, I do die there because I thought I killed a zombie there, but apparently there was one that came up from behind me. And this is the thunder gun, and this is what it does. I know I'm speeding up. I'm not really giving it justice, but it is. It just dominates for the first couple of rounds, though. But you don't want to waste ammo because it only has like 12 you can only use it 12 times. But when upgraded, I think you can use it 24. Now here's the thing about Kino Der Toten. You have these bonus stages, I guess, and it is when you'll have hellhounds. People like to refer to them as dogs, but yeah, they are called hellhounds. Yeah, they're really easy to take out the first time they come. They usually come around round 5, but this time they came around round 7. Yeah, there are more dogs coming in, and they're coming in by the buttloads. And for one player, this is obviously I've only been playing by myself because I have no friends. But what? Yeah. At the end of every dog round, you always get a max ammo. And before you get that max ammo thing, make sure you have already loaded your weapon, and it is full. It's holding the full magazine. Because if it's not, then what will happen is nothing will happen bad, but you'll just have less ammo, even though it did say max. But here's this room. What you're gonna want to do after round 7? I do it at round 8. Most preferably do it after you get a lot of zombies. What you're going to do now is, for now, do what I'm doing. Just run around the whole stage. This is what you're going to want to do. Run around every door you've opened, because, as you can see, this the theater room leads you back to the lobby. And I do get killed. Yeah, the video is closing right now. But for now, just pack a punch, which I will show you. And the video's over now. See the quality. It does get worse. Trust me. Well, that's all for this zombie Kino Der Toten. There will be a revised, better done version of this. But after that, or maybe even before that, there will be a guide to 5. Then after that, we'll be doing Ascension. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.